What is going on? It is Alienacs. This game's the best. Not yet, but it's getting there, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm addicted to it, and I gotta stop before my wife kills me, and I don't get anything done with Legend Bowl. So anyway, so here's the title. Pretty basic. I didn't do anything with it yet. Here's the menu screen, and then when you come on in, let's fight. And if I hit the action button, I snatched him. Now he shouldn't die there, so I have to fix that. That's going to need to be fixed. And there's some rough edges. I just got your email with the changes that you want to do to the death, where you want to fade it in. And right now it just goes right to gray on the main board. When you lose your shield, the guy basically dies right there, and then it goes back to the alien mode. So I got the rocket guys in there now. They're shooting rockets. I think you saw that already, actually. So I should see the bar up there to try to snatch him. I don't know why I'm not seeing that. Oh, maybe it's because my life is at 0. That's why. Yeah, I don't die right now. I'm invincible right now. But I've added a lot of things, man. I don't even know what to say, but I've been working mostly on the combat system. See, right now he just kind of goes right into from the dying or the death animation to the corpse, and then he turns that gray. But I can fade him in and just take a little bit of work, because I'm basically just drawing these sprites. They're no longer actual like NPC like instances. They're just sprites. See if I can get this guy. Oh, he's already dead. Nope. So the game is really coming along, man. I know you've been working on it. I've been working on it like crazy. Yeah, see, I'm back at 0 again. So when my life goes to 0, I hide this thing. There's no reason to show it. Basically, I hide it when the enemy dies or I die, because I don't want to keep seeing it, because it gets kind of confusing. And I can't snatch the hunter, so I just have to fight him. But the corpses are looking pretty good, man. I like them. I like the way they look. So here I'm back to no life. So let me start over. Let me do this again. I put your shadows in, and I put them into the game as well. They look a little light. Maybe it's because I did something. Hold on. Let me fix something real quick. I think I actually toned that down. No, I didn't. That's the default. Let me import it again. I'm importing it right now. I know you can't see my screen, but this is the shadow. 96. No opacity. Let me just make sure I'm not doing anything stupid with it anywhere else. Oh, I am. I am bringing it down to 0.25%. That's why it looks bad. All right. I'm going to start it up again. You couldn't see that stuff, but I just fixed a couple of things. Well, really, I just fixed the... these videos are good, too, for me to go back and take a look to see what things I kind of talk about. He should not be there, because now he's stuck. That needs to be fixed. I'll work on that later. Let's see if I can get this guy. Nope. And I'm just showing debug on the left and right. I'm not going to keep that in the game, obviously. It's just there for me to see. Now I'm already empty. Nope. The cool one is when you can take over like the teleporter. He looks pretty cool. Even though like the Alienacs like skull mask thing that you do when you snatch people. That's a little bit like, I had to like draw it as best as I could to cover every body, because the head on like the teleporter is a little bit bigger than some of the other guys, and then the heavy, his chin is a little bit lower, so it's a little off. I don't know if you want to change that or you care. I don't really care. I don't think it looks bad, but if you want to make it perfect when you snatch an enemy, let me just try to snatch this dude. When you snatch an enemy, whoops. Okay, I'm dead. When you snatch an enemy, sometimes the skull thing that goes over their head doesn't cover their head 100%, but it's very minor. The ones that stick out. It's like the teleporter, I think. The heavy guy, maybe just the heavy guy now, with the way that I changed it. But what I want to get to a heavy dude. Let me see if I can find one close to me here. There's one over there, but okay, that shouldn't happen because that is the. I still have the hunter showing the path. There we go. So now that I'm this dude, see, he shouldn't die there. I'm gonna fix that. That needs to be fixed. But he looks pretty badass, man. But see, he's covered now. He's covered. But if I try to fight like a rocket guy, let's see if I can get to a rocket guy. Oh, you got snatched. Now I don't know what. Oh, I see. That's another bug. So when I'm fighting someone in combat and I snatch them, I am setting the player's body to the new body, and like his corpse and all those sprites need to be set. But I set them too early because, as you can see in that last one, if you rewind, you can see the teleporter, his corpse on the floor switched to the other guy's corpse when I took him over. So I got to fix that. Note to future self. Fix that, dude. Fix that, man. I want to get to the rocket guy. Where's the rocket guy around here? I don't want to fight anybody else. I want to fight the rocket guy. He's got to be around here. I see a bunch of barrels blown up. And those rocket guys are devastating. They take out a lot of things. Look at that. And they hurt themselves in the meantime, like morons. Oh, I can't snatch anymore because I don't have any more power. No more life. Let me see if I can get to that rocket guy, and let me get closer to one. All right, there should be one kind of close. Boom. Here we go. Now I have to kind of get to him before he dies. Ah, missed him. I got one more shot. Ah, man, it's hard to get the snatch. That sounded bad. Here we go. Let me get this dude before he kills anybody. Got him. See, you can look at his helmet on the bottom left, like right around here. Right there. He sticks out a little bit, but I mean, it's so minor. And obviously I can't, when I snatch a body, I don't, yeah, see, that was definitely the hunter down here doing something. There should be a cracked canister somewhere down here with the hunter, because it just showed up. I want to make sure that there's something broken. I mean, that there's something that the hunter was looking for a path. It's late, man. I know this video is not going to be entertaining. I'm not trying to entertain anybody. This is more just for me to show you what I have, man. And there's a lot. Like, there's a lot. This game is looking legit. What else? Oh yeah, I worked hard on. Remember how in the last video, how when you go into the combat scene on the top left over here, as it was like, oh, I need to fix that. I just saw another issue too. See up here, it's showing the slider up here. I need to get rid of that. That blue slider is when I see it goes away when I hit the thing. So I need to get rid of that. Future Havo, get rid of that thing. But remember in the last video how it would show like weird images on top here? It's because the game, let me see if I can go to it, but the game on the top left, the very top left of the game was the top left of the room in my stage in the game. And if the camera, because I keep the camera center to the enemy, to the alien. Remember how before I was clamping it down and you can only like see, like go as far as the room. So like the room would be like all the way over here and I could never see the space. And you told me I have to keep it in the middle. So for me to keep it in the middle, I had to basically let the camera go outside the room because the board was in the top left of my room, right? So like 0, 0, coordinate 0, 0, which is top left. Let's pretend this is top left up here, right? So anything to the left of here or above there was this space, but it actually was outside of the room. And in Game Maker, which is what I'm using to build this, if the camera or anything goes outside the room, you start seeing crazy stuff. So I spent like 2 hours this morning redoing the maze and the board so that it goes in the center of the room. I didn't know how to do that. The code that I'm using, the algorithm I'm using to create the maze is pretty, it's pretty complex. So I had to figure out how not to draw it in the top left corner. You would think that would have been easy, but it's not. So there's some weird things too, like when you're fighting, like sometimes like right before you go into a fight or right after you come out of a fight, you might get hit by you might be getting shot like right as you're going in, or might be getting shot right as you're coming out. Or this guy might try to shoot you as he's dying. I don't know if that's going to matter or not, but the game's coming around. I know I keep saying that, but as you can tell, I put the new floor tiles in too. So now they're all random based on what you gave me. So they look a little better now. I don't know why that didn't show a path. Maybe I don't have a path here. Huh, that's interesting. But the game, man, as much as I like when you were doing the design, as much as I liked the way it looked, I didn't realize it'd be this much fun. I know I have a lot of things right now. The game's not tuned at all. But there's a lot of action going on, and I think that the game is definitely more challenging and more fun than I first imagined. Also, this stuff works. This works, but these don't work because right now I don't have anything coded yet for the like when I'm the alien guy, I don't have anything coded yet to really like jump on anything. Like even this, I want to do it to where I can like jump on it and attack it. Or if I hit it, maybe he jumps on it and eats him. I don't know. But when you go to the scientist, I don't know if it's going to be just me bumping him or me having to just like attack him. Let me know if you want me to do anything there. You think I should do it one way versus another. Bumping him is probably going to be the easier way. I could just bump in and he's gone. Like up here, if I go to this brain pod here, see, I just bump into it and I eat him. So yeah, so eventually when I get to these, it'll be when I can snatch a body and actually use their weapons. And then I'll make these clickable, where if you click them, they, just like with this joystick, this is for mobile, they'll be interactive. See, what's weird is like, why? I don't know if you just saw, like when I was up here, like this thing like flashed. I don't know why sometimes the UI flashes on me. I have to figure that out. But the corpses are cool, man. I like them. They kind of go off center sometimes because what happens is when they die, I'm basically killing them while they're moving. So they die where they moved. I tried to go to the previous destination, but it just dies randomly in these weird spots. So I don't know if that's a problem. If it is and it looks bad, let me know. But I'll eventually get a build out for you to play around with so you can kind of play with a joystick or the keyboard or a mouse or whatever. Actually, the mouse doesn't really work. It just clicks. And I went ahead and added like this reloaded rocket. And when it shoots out smoke here as well. The only thing bad is like when you go like to the top or the bottom, it kind of looks weird, but I don't care. It comes out of the back still, but it shoots out of his like balls. I like the way it reloads like that. I saw that in your blog. I didn't realize I needed that. But then when I fight him, I don't put it in there. Maybe I should. I'll let you decide. Let me know. All right, man. Hope you enjoyed the video. I know there's a lot here that I went through. It's a long video. It's like past midnight on New Year's Day. I've been working on this like a dog. I get like crazy, man. Like you said in the email, I get really like focused on this stuff. So I'll let you go. Video's been long enough. And let me know what you think. Give me your feedback as usual when you have time. And thanks again, man. If this thing takes off, I'm not gonna. If this thing makes money for sure, or even credibility, you're gonna be with it, on it with me. So don't worry about that. But if it doesn't make any money, which I don't know if it will, at least we can say that we built this thing together, and that'll be something cool that we can show anybody that cares. All right, man. Have a good New Year. This is 2020, so I need to get Legend Bowl out this year. So, man, we need to get this thing rolling, but one step at a time. I guess this game's in my way right now, but I don't know. We're making good progress, so I don't know. Anyways, hit me up. I'll talk to you next time, man. Have a good night. Thanks for watching this. Peace.